All right, guys, welcome back to the Unfiltered Podcast, man. It's a daytime show edition. First time with all three of us and my boy Curtis in the back. So let's get it.
Oh no.
I would have touched you with a fucking stick.
Yo, baby, how y'all doing on this beautiful Friday for the daytime show? Today we're gonna, bring you bangers with all three of us. But before we get into the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live, guys. Also, make sure you join the locals. In the locals, you get all the juicy behind-the-scenes footage, the yacht party behind-the-scenes footage. You also get to see all the drama. That means fighting between the girls, and I know y'all want to see that juicy stuff. So make sure you go tap into our locals. Also, guys, become a YouTube member. To become a YouTube member, you need to go to our channel, click join. There's 6 tiers. The top tier gives you the best perks possible, and that means the top percentage off of merch, members chat for the members only on Instagram. You also get our number to do business with us, guys.
Also, guys, make sure you guys join the Discord. We're going to put the new Discord link in the description, so make sure you guys join. Also, we got some kick-ass merch, man, on the table. If you guys see Merch Gang, man, we up, man. Make sure you guys buy the new merch.
Yeah, guys, welcome to the daytime show, man. It's the first daytime show with all three of us. And Curtis in the back. He's hiding in the back over there. Listen, man, we have some topics. So first of all, the daytime show was always fun for us.
Yeah,
because it was our opportunity to just talk to the subscribers and the viewers and kind of connect with them because the girls aren't here at night. So I'm really excited about that, man. Just getting back to connecting with you guys. I know it's been a while since we did a daytime show.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun to do it more consistently, though, and also trying to learn the people's names, because during the night show it's hard to remember our really loyal subscribers' names.
Yeah.
So we could do it during the day show, and that translates to the night show would be better.
The people that have been with us since the beginning, I remember most of their names.
Yeah, GMC. Who else?
I'm just learning people's names now,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get it because I know Peachy, but it's like the main people I know.
So David, Peachy,
yeah.
But
Super Santaco,
yeah, he's all. But the guys that are always there, I know.
Some of those guys came along 3-4 months ago, but there's people that have been with us since day one.
Yeah,
you remember Wraith?
Yes, Wraith was one of the first ones. Man,
there's so many
Amanda. I know that there was what was that one girl's name?
Yeah, I know, the black girl.
Yeah.
What is her name? No, I feel bad.
I forgot her name. Damn it!
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Okay, cool. Okay, guys. So for those that don't know us, obviously I'm Eric Basil, my boy Steve over here. I don't know if you can show your face real quick, Curtis. All right, cool. That's Curtis right there. I just want to make sure that you guys kind of get to know us a little bit more, because I understand that some of you guys may just be tuning in now since we just started shooting a few days ago. Again, man, really excited to be working with Steve and Curtis. You guys are great additions to the team, and it's good to have another gentleman on the panel with a table full of girls. So, guys, listen, man. If you want merch, there's a whole website where you can buy the merch. Okay. Unfilteredpodcast.shop, and Steve will be handling the new designs from now on, so we're really excited about that. Also, guys, if you want to become members, we have a little bit more time to talk about that now. Does anyone, you want to explain how to do that? I think you can do it on your phone too now, right?
Yeah, you can do it on your phone. To do it on your phone, you want to go to Safari, and it's the same way I was describing in the intro. You just type in YouTube, log into your account, go to our channel, Unfiltered Podcast. Then you would click next to subscribe, there's a join button. So when you click the join button, it'll show the different tiers. I always talk about the top tier, the 6 tiers. I talk about the top percentages, et cetera, et cetera. But you click any of those tiers, still support us. You get emotes, badges that you could use. All the girls that got kicked out, you could use their faces in the chat. Just fuck around, click it, and we do need to change that up, but you could do all that stuff. You get if you're a second month, there's 2 on the Dragon Ball, third month, etc., etc. You get more stars in your Dragon Balls.
Yeah. Also, you get perks.
Yes.
So, you know,
Mhm.
and like someone like Dr. Kish, who has been with us since the beginning, every single time you renew, it
Mhm.
literally says like Dr. Kish has been a member for 6 months. So that's pretty cool. You get all these perks that come along with being a member.
Definitely.
And yeah, guys, lastly, any super chats that you guys you know, donate to us, it goes right back into the studio. I want to make sure that I take the time to actually appreciate you guys for doing that. You know, gratitude is a big thing for me, so I appreciate everything you guys do, man. And you know, and at nighttime, especially some of you guys be going off with the super chats. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
And we're
thanks.
actually doing a better job of getting to you guys faster.
Yeah.
Okay. Jules gets on us all the time about getting to you guys faster, and then also we're coming up with we're gonna start using a new program which allows you to
It's like a text to speech, guys. Basically, it'll read the chats. So maybe a threshold. So if you send 10 and up, or we'll set it each show and let you guys know. But basically, it's called text to speech. So we're gonna implement that soon. So stay tuned for that.
yeah, so that's gonna be amazing because we'll have a full panel, and then no matter who's talking, if you hit that threshold, it'll read the chat out loud.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter what's
That's gonna
going
be
on.
super
And
dope.
it'll
So-
like interrupt the show, basically,
Correct.
and we'll hear what you got to say.
We'll essentially just have to start talking about what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
right.
So that's what's pretty cool about that. So today we have a few topics that I want to touch on. Disclaimer, it is unfiltered. So yeah, man, just letting you know in advance. Real quick, pull up the first video. Is it the first video? I don't know if it's a video, if it's just I think it is a video. We'll pull up the first video and then we'll go from there. Go ahead.
Okay.
So this one right here was funny. Make sure the volume's up too.
Yeah, volume's
Okay,
up.
go ahead.
Normally ask for pronouns on the podcast, but in this case, I thought I would respect your desires.
Yes. Thank you for respecting my preferred pronouns, Dinesh. I'm actually gender fluid, and so I wear scrunchies around my wrists so that you can understand which pronoun I'm
Fair
going
use.
by
And yo, fair use, fair use, fair use.
the day, because I know how you right-wingers don't know how to respect pronouns. So on pink days, I go by she, her. On white days, I go by they, them. Blue days, I go by he, him. And a very special red scrunchie is when I do the neo pronoun dragon self. And that's usually during my
Bro, what the
menstrual
fuck?
cycle. It doesn't come out very often. And you actually lucked
Wait,
out
she's
today
trolling,
going
right?
by
Or
she.
it's trolling?
Nah.
No, this is real.
That could change by the minute, by the day, by the hour.
Well, if anything I say triggers you in such a way that you flip to one of the other pronouns, please, don't hesitate to weigh in on that. I don't know.
All right, real quick. Pause this real quick. All right, number one, bro. I find it weird that person has like they look like Sub-Zero. You ever seen
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat?
Kombat?
Oh yeah.
where they have like if you ever realize like anyone that fits that type of like I hate to say people, but like they're always kind of different. Like
Mhm.
blue hair,
It's
pink
always
hair,
something.
orange
Their nails are
hair.
painted.
Yeah.
They got some type of spikes on them.
Weird glasses.
The piercing on their eyebrows.
Right.
Their wardrobe is different.
Yeah.
They have coverings, you know, and it's weird that you have a grown, I believe it was a grown woman at first, right? I don't know
Definitely. She
what
looked like she was in her at least 40s or something.
Yeah.
She's an older woman for
she's
sure.
literally saying like based on how I feel when I wake up, I'm either her, she, he, him, them,
Dragon
or
self.
dragon self.
Dragonite.
So,
Dragonair.
so dragon
Yo, you
self.
can make that shit up.
So it's just crazy to me that that's a society that we live in today, man, where you can just wake up and based off how you feel, you know, now you are a whatever you choose to be.
And then you call people disrespectful for not knowing your pronouns. Like, how would I know the scrunchy is, whatever that? How am I supposed to know dragonfly or whatever
Yeah.
her shit was?
And
What
she's
the
like,
fuck?
oh, she's like, you're lucky that that one doesn't come out much.
Oh my god.
You know what I
It's
mean?
kind of like she's gonna switch personalities. Like you don't know if she's gonna fucking like
No.
change to a different person.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. I just call her her. Or whatever
So do
the
y'all
fuck it
think
is.
it's like a mental illness? I always like have to
Definitely.
ask people this. I'm so
Definitely.
confused by it.
You know,
it enables people to do I'm gonna just say it, fuck shit, bro. They can just kind of like be one way and then be offended in the next moment. It makes it so they can always win.
Mhm.
I feel like if you could change who you are every single fucking time something happens to you, you won't get in trouble.
And those are
Oh, I can go to
usually
the
the people
bathroom.
making
I'm a woman now. I
excuses.
can go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Or I'm gonna
but-
do this. I can have this. Like,
but
it's bullshit.
you know what's crazy is that it's always women that are doing that, or if it's men, it's always men that are trying to identify as
As a
women,
woman.
right? Like you never
Right.
see women trying to do that, identifying as men,
Right.
or you just don't see men doing that. Like imagine if I came here and I had a whole bunch of scrunchies. And I was like, well, depending on how I feel during the show, I'm either gonna be him, she, them, dragonfly. Like it's just weird. Like society would put me in my place so fast. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, we got a super chat up.
Go
My
ahead,
man, my man, because shout out to Stephen Curtis, great addition, man. And Curtis, my name is pronounced because. Glad to have you back, Eric and Basil. Let's go.
Curtis, you got to pronounce my name like you know me.
Every time. But no, shout out to my man because, bro. Sorry for I called him Becca's last show I was out there. But no, shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to because, man. Been rocking with us for a while, and then also I like that name because.
That's
I think Curtis just messes everybody's name up.
He be butchering the fuck out of that shit.
He calls you Brazil, which is funny because it sounds like Brazil,
right?
Yeah, but he catches himself. He's like, well, "Damn, why'd I call him that?"
Nice.
Whe'd I call him Brazil?
I haven't heard
Brazil sounds pretty cool.
That is actually not a terrible name, bro.
It's not a bad name.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Yo, Brazil.
Hey, hold on. I got to get my scrunchies so I can know which name I'm going to call you that day.
All right, we got another super chat from Super Santaco. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. Super Santaco. Shout outs, Unfiltered crew. What that lady says, the dragon last. The last dragon.
The last dragon.
Yeah, she the last dragon.
Yeah, that's crazy. I actually think if I'm being honest, I think she chose that color because she was saying like maybe it has something to do with her period. Because she said it comes out like once a month. She's like, it doesn't really come out. So I'm saying if she wakes up and she's on her period, then she's like a dragonfly. You know what I mean? Or the last dragon or whatever. But yeah, chat, let us know what you guys think about that, man. That's just the society that we live in today, bro. Like,
if you'd have told me when I was younger that this was the way we were gonna fucking go, bro, I would have never believed it. I'd have been like, nah, like, yeah, right. Like, yeah, I'm born in '88, so for me, it's
I'm
just
born
like,
in '88
yeah,
too.
we're
Nah,
I don't know where we're going after this, bro.
All the the LGB whatever it is, that I think that all started when I was in middle school.
Yeah, you guys are the problem.
Yeah.
You guys are a problem.
And then they add a letter each year.
Yeah, and then in high school, that's when the transgender shit started happening.
Yeah,
Transformers. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that I've said this all the time, but I think his generation is a problem, bro. Like it has to be, and our generation was a problem for the generation before us. You know what I mean? Because we were the generation with internet. Like the generation, like if you know, like your parents and your grandparents probably still can't use a phone.
Hey Eric, I got a question.
What's up, bro?
What was some of the toxic things that you think we did for our generation to our parents coming up?
How old are you, bro?
I'm 30.
You're on our generation. Okay.
Yeah.
You're saying the younger generation?
No, what did we do to our parents whenever they were coming up? Because they're kind of like right now they have a really short attention span.
Yes.
Like I think we kind of like got into the internet with being obsessed with video games and stuff like that. So
so that's what I'm saying. I think our generation was the internet generation.
Yeah.
So we were like Y2K was a thing when I was growing up.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
When
1999,
bro, when it was 1999, like about to hit midnight, when it was about to be 2000, I swear to God, everybody was like, "Yo, we're gonna die." Like computers are gonna take over. Like all of a sudden, the world's gonna end, and that was an actual thing. But I think what the fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck? I believe that.
No.
Everything goes to zero.
I didn't believe. Yeah, everything kind of goes. But
like instead of 1999, it went zero. Like people were just weirded out by the 90s being done.
Yeah. So essentially, it was just a new thing, and it was like a new decade, a new century, right?
Exactly.
So and so people typically don't like change because it's uncomfortable. Like they like what they know. But I think what we did wrong was, I hate to say that it was wrong, but the internet thing, because it's helped so many of us. If it wasn't for the internet, we wouldn't be here right now. But I think what we did was we created the internet and we were just like free for all.
So what y'all think? Do y'all think y'all enabled that into my generation?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have that.
Yeah. Every generation stems from the next one, bro. So anything that are previous to me and his generation, it affected us.
So we're fucked up because y'all fucked us.
Yeah.
But
let's put it like
our
this.
parents, though, it's our parents.
Yes.
I wouldn't say because we're not old enough to be your parents. So I think it's the parents.
But our generation was the first generation to really cement like, yo, you could be a fucking Call of Duty streamer and make $1 million off of that. And essentially we kind of also made a way for the younger generation. And now all people want to do is play video games.
Yeah. The internet used to be, bro. It was this shit called MS-DOS, bro. And it was just like dots and dashes. It was bullshit, bro. The internet was slow. It was dial-up. You dial-up?
Yeah, hold on. Dial-up and AOL, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
ding,
all
ding,
that shit.
Yeah, I remember all those noises. Yeah,
What the
like
fuck
back
you
in the
talking
day,
about?
back in
Yo,
the
these
day.
old ass niggas.
Listen. Back in the day when you got on computers, you had to go through a whole process to log on.
Yeah,
It wasn't
it
as
was-
easy as like, yo,
yeah,
I'm
it's crazy.
online. It was a whole like, you got to connect, and you got to wait for the dial tone, and
Yeah.
it was a whole process.
Yeah,
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now, bro. I was gonna say something else.
I think
But
you're
probably
going
about
to,
computers.
Yeah,
I
but
think he was
it,
going into like our generation and
it-
how we're in the internet phase.
yeah, it was just it was a whole process, bro. Oh, what I was gonna say is back in my day,
Mhm.
there was gay people then too,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but I respected those gay people.
Yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
respected those gay people because those gay people would go to school and there was only like 3 of them. You know what I mean? And it was like those 3 dudes had to fight for their gayness,
Mhm.
Right.
and I respect that shit. If you have to fight for your gayness, bro, that means like you're really gay.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's just cool to be gay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
everyone's gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
And
like they were the pioneers, like
Yes,
coming
bro.
into it.
I understand.
I remember like this guy named Dominic. I don't know, whatever, because I don't know if gay. I don't know, whatever. The point is, he was gay, and he would come into school and he was flamboyant gay,
Mhm.
and no one wanted to fight him though because he was like 6'5"
Oh,
and
he was-
shit. You know what I mean?
God damn.
Oh, and by the way, I would rather fight like bro. You don't want to fight a gay dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I was about to say. You don't want to fight.
You
a
don't
gay
want to
dude.
fight a gay dude
Why don't you want to fight?
because for some reason they get this stupid retarded strength.
Yeah, they have superhuman.
Like it's not regular people's strength. It's like a
yeah.
Shit, maybe back then. Because
No.
people fight now. They fight like
Nah,
bitches.
bro.
well, the gay people now are kind of soft.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
gay people
yeah.
back then were they were
They were-
gangsters, bro.
Yeah, they would beat you.
Bro, and it was
Because they knew how they had to know how to fight, like you're saying.
bro. I'm telling you that shit.
But also, like, if you lose the fight, you lost to a gay dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
it's like
no, it was
it was
you. Not only did you lose to a gay guy, but then also if you fought a gay guy, you beat a gay guy up.
right.
And
It's a lose-lose situation.
And then
bro.
also like bro, that strength. I've never fought a gay person, but that strength, I seen him fight.
Mhm.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, it's like they'll fight multiple people at once,
yeah.
and it's like the power of a man and a woman coming together or some shit. I don't know. It's like they merge. You ever seen Vegeta,
You know, like
Vegeta
yeah.
and Goku?
Yeah.
Or no, Goku, Ultra Instinct, Ultra
Yes.
Instinct Goku.
Yeah, that's how they
Yes.
Yeah, but my point is like back in the day, bro, you had to respect those people because they really fought for their shit.
Yeah.
And in today's
so they
society,
earned it.
yeah, bro. But listen, I don't care what you do. If you fought for your shit, I gotta respect it.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
if I can't respect someone that's just getting shit for free, you know what I mean? Like I can't respect a guy that pulls up in a Lamborghini, but like your dad gave you that.
Right.
But I can
You
respect
work
it.
for it.
But I respect the guy that worked for it. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So
Of course.
that's just how I feel.
Those
Yo,
people probably aren't even happy anyways.
who the gay people?
No, I'm talking about like daddy's money.
Oh,
Those kids are not happy because
I
they
don't
know
think
they
they
didn't
are.
really earn it.
yeah, I don't think they are.
They
I
didn't
mean,
have
who
to work
knows?
for anything. Oh shit, maybe.
I tell you what though, I'd like to have that problem.
What I hear, the popular thing now is like, oh, I didn't give my kids money. All these rich motherfuckers always be capping, like, nah, I didn't do anything. I made them work for it.
Yeah.
That's bullshit,
That's
bro.
true. Yeah, I think I saw like Shaq say that shit.
Yeah,
But all his
all
kids-
the ball players, be
But
saying
all
that
his
shit.
kids drive supercars.
Exactly.
No, see, I think what it is like maybe they really had to work for it, but they would still give them hella more money than we like maybe our parents gave us.
Yeah, but
So if they won like a basketball game, they'd be like, okay, here's $1,000 bucks.
Here's the thing too: if you fail, you have a pickup system. Like if
Yeah.
your family's fucking poor, there's nobody that can help you.
Yeah.
If you're Shaq's kid and maybe he is making you do
Yeah.
your own shit or pay for your own college, whatever he does,
Mhm.
you still got daddy to back.
yeah,
you
but
up.
here's
always good.
here's another thing. It's like Shaq can be like, oh yeah, I'll make my kids work for their money, but like here's $2 million to start off with.
Right,
Word,
that's
You know
that's
what I
I'm
mean?
saying, yeah.
Like it's like, yo, that
You got a fucking bank.
right. Like I'd be
and then
okay
you
with
still
that.
got the last name, and that's still your dad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, he's not gonna let his image go down either.
And then, but not only that, it's because of what you said though. Last name O'Neal, you get girls,
Yes.
you get like you get
all that
sponsors.
comes
Yes.
to
Bro, you don't even have to do anything. You're gonna get pussy's gonna fall in your lap.
Right.
Bro.
Yeah. I agree 100%.
That's facts.
Real quick, man, we got some more super chats. Go
Yeah,
ahead, bro.
we got Nelly Nell. Welcome back. I actually miss you guys, which is so rare. It means a lot. It's 1:30 here in LA. Wasn't expecting an early show. Keep it up. 5K plus. We're going up. Let's
Yes,
go.
Sir.
Yeah, shout out to Nelly, man. Real quick before you get to the other super chats. Nelly, man, we appreciate you. You've actually been rocking with us for a while
For a
now.
while, yeah.
So we really appreciate you, man. I know the time difference is also a thing over there. I know like there's people like in the UK also that watch us. So I know it's like morning time sometimes for them and shit like that. So we appreciate that. Thank you, man. 5K. We stopped filming for about a month, and so we're looking to get to
road to 10K now.
10K now. So that's the next goal, man.
When do y'all think we'll hit 10K by?
Realistically speaking, if we stay consistent, I think a few months easily.
Yeah,
maybe not maybe two months. Who knows?
I was gonna say 2 months.
Yeah, maybe. But shout out to you, Natalie. We appreciate you, bro. Super Sound Taco, go ahead, bro.
Yep, we got which generation brought on this whole sensitivity and sense of entitlement?
Okay. I'm gonna say it was your generation.
No, I don't believe that. I said this yesterday too. I was like, y'all's parents were strict. They were super strict. So I feel like maybe not y'all too, but your generation pushed and projected. Oh, I didn't want to be strict to my children, so you were more easy on us.
Oh, I see his point.
No. I think that it was our parents, like my mom. They were loose on us. And then that's trickled down to you guys to being even more loose. Okay. So, because my mom's parents were fucking.
How old is your mother?
My mom's like in her 60s.
Okay, my mom's in her 62. 70s. Okay, so my mom's around y'all's parents' ages still.
Yeah, they're like the baby boomers. Like they were born in the 1960s when they had, or 55. She was born in 1955. So those parents, her parents were beat your ass. Like they were traditional, like.
That's how my grandma is. Yeah,
exactly. So
that's a really good question, though.
And a lot of them were hippies. Like my mom was in that hippie era where everything was free.
Yeah. Listen,
so
you think Coke is a bad thing now?
Exactly.
In the 80s,
that shit was popping.
Yep,
bro.
And
Coke,
70s too,
bro.
70s.
In the 80s and the 70s, bro. Terrible. Cocaine was crazy.
Is it because that's when it popped?
Because that's when it was introduced.
Yeah,
like that's when cocaine was like introduced. Basically to America, like crack cocaine and all that shit, bro. That shit was
they were
crazy.
Smuggling that shit through Miami too.
You think it's bad now? In the 80s, bro, when all those hippies were out here, bro. No, it was crazy, bro. But I would say, and this is my personal opinion, is I just think that your generation is so soft, and I'm not saying you or everyone in your generation, but bro, you guys are the first generation I've seen that want to be multiple genders and want to be multiple animals and multiple colors and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I've never seen that before. Like I can't see a 30, 35, 40-year-old man or woman for that matter saying they want to be another gender. Like it's usually like your generation.
That's what our generation wants to do, but I think that's what y'all allowed us to do.
I mean,
because we couldn't do that. Like y'all made the school system, whoever was in charge of that, they made it so you couldn't bully people anymore. And when I was in school, that's what's pushing us. Stop bullying, say no to drugs, all those things.
I mean, what happened was like your generation was just crying all the time. You know what I mean? And
exactly, and y'all didn't allow them to just fucking cry. Y'all would just try to bail out. Because even like when I was a kid, my family, is more traditional. So I used to be able to go outside. My neighbors could hit me, shit like that. But usually in my generation, you can't do that now. It's all weak.
No, but
you're
doing what all the girls do at night, which is like you're speaking from your personal experience. Okay. I'm saying in general, your generation, bro.
That's what I'm saying. In my generation, you can't get hit by your neighbors. I got hit by my neighbors. I'm saying in my generation, parents aren't cool with other people hitting their kids.
Yeah.
That's not my generation. That's your generation.
No, my generation was still cool with like discipline.
Yeah. So yeah,
that's debatable.
Yeah, bro.
My generation doesn't have kids like that. So,
bro,
I feel like Basil was born late in his mom. With his mom giving like birth late.
Yes, I agree.
And he was born into our generation.
And that's exactly why, because you just said that your mom and his mom are the same age.
Exactly. Yeah, my mom's born in the 60s.
But you're younger than he is.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Same generation, but you're gonna be raised differently.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So that's why you're like, oh no, my generation. And I'm like, no, you're speaking for you personally.
Okay.
But
I got you.
But your age range generation, bro, it's a whole different generation, right?
Saying.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's
we got another super chat
really
by because
Curtis, you peep that.
Another one by because hey, what do you know about MySpace?
Okay, so I'm old enough to know about MySpace. I was telling Jules about this, and she started laughing. She was like, "What's a MySpace?" So
Damn, that shit was old as fuck.
Listen, MySpace was when you had to go on the website and like build your own page.
Yeah.
Like you guys will never know what it's like.
You get to put your friends in certain orders.
I remember that.
No,
Of your favorite friends.
We actually had to do it. Like we had to construct it like the marquee. We had to put like the
it was actually dope, bro.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you had a lot of creative power.
Yeah, like Instagram, you can't do shit, bro.
Like, bro, as soon as someone clicked their page, it was like a song would pop up.
Yep.
Dang, 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 dang. You know what I mean? So it was.
Or you can promote your own music too. Like that, it was dope because you could be like a creator and you could just have your songs playing. Can't do that shit no more.
Yeah. But that's when shit like Taylor Gang was out.
Taylor Gang?
Yeah, you remember that?
Like Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, it's just so much more convenient to not have to do that. And that's also another thing about your generation is that your generation is the generation of convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's like if I can create something that'll take that away from them, it'll sell.
Right.
And that's why iPhone is hitting like crazy because Androids are better. You could customize it way better. You could, do way more stuff. But with iOS, everything's right here. Like it's one click, it solves everything.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. In my generation, like I was cool with still working for my shit. You know what I mean? Like I was cool with like doing the hard work to work to where I want to get. Your generation is the instant gratification generation.
Right.
It's the how can I make it right now? Like I want to make it this moment. So there's really no build up to it. You know what I mean? And then also like me and Jules before we went to bed last night, I was watching the Jake Paul thing, and it was talking about how they blew up on YouTube. And when you blow up like that, bro, and you're 20, I think he was 20 when he became like he had like 4 million subscribers. He was making millions of dollars. Like you don't really know how to deal with that type of fame.
Right.
Because you didn't really work hard for it. Like it just came overnight, not necessarily overnight, but overnight in comparison to like a person that really had to work for $4 million at a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot longer. Right. So, that's just another point, I guess, right there. Any other super chats, bro?
No, we're clear.
Okay, no super chats. Okay, cool. Do me a favor. Let's get to the next. I think it's the next video. It should be on YouTube.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and pull that one.
Looks like we got Ben Shapiro versus Kaitlyn Jenner debate.
I like this one right here.
Was this the old one or is there?
It's the old one. Yeah, it's the old one.
Bruce Kaitlyn Jenner. I'll call him Kaitlyn Jenner.
No, it's her. You're not being polite to the pronouns.
Because
disrespect.
Okay, forget about the disrespect. Facts don't care about your feelings. It turns out that every chromosome, every cell in Kaitlyn Jenner's body is male with the exception of some of his sperm cells.
You cut that out now or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
I know. Wait, to be fair, but to be fair.
Coming from a woman?
Okay. All right. Okay. So the reason why I picked this video, first of all, because I like how Ben basically, broke everything down right there.
All right.
Even if you transition into a woman, everything in your body, your cells are still men, right? Like, so that's essentially what he was saying. And someone was like, hey, but you're not being polite to the pronouns. And he's like, bro, listen, facts don't care about your feelings.
Right.
Like, it's still a fact. Like that woman is still biologically a man.
I would have said you need to act like one. Like if you're gonna try
Like
to
a
be
woman?
one, yeah,
Yeah.
like to say you're gonna go home in an ambulance.
Yeah.
It's like what the
Okay,
fuck?
and that's another thing too. It's like so that is the woman is arguing, hey, you're not being polite to the pronouns, but that woman, because that's what she wants to be referred to,
Right.
and seen as a woman, then turns around and chooses to be a man for a quick second and says,
Right.
cut that out or you're gonna go out in an ambulance.
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's weird because you can basically, again, what regular women do now, they cut off that femininity,
Yeah.
and they act like dudes. But he's actually a dude,
Yeah.
So he could really beat somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Like
He's an Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
exactly,
And he's bigger than Ben.
Yeah.
right.
He or she is bigger than Ben. Like
a lot.
And Ben's like, yo, that's very inappropriate. Like
We're having a discussion.
I don't get what he gets out of it though. What do you get out of wanting to be a woman? It just makes him feel good. Like if he's gonna turn around and say I'm gonna punch you out like a dude would, what's the point in turning into a woman? I'm just confused.
Yeah.
Like why does he want to be one if he's not gonna really try to be one?
And have the feminine.
You feel me?
energy,
I agree.
etc.
I agree 100%.
And why aren't
what's
women
up.
and why aren't women offended by it? It's weird.
That's
to
a
me.
good point.
Like why aren't more women offended by like no offense, but the flamboyant gay guys that like cross dress? Like why aren't you like, yo, that's not what a woman is? Like
Yeah.
women don't ever speak out, especially against transgender men or women. Like
Yeah.
there's no outrage from women.
Yeah.
That's a really
It's kind of like a mockery of women. To me, I think they're kind of mocking.
bro.
women.
That is
I
a
think I
really
kinda
good
know
point.
why.
The only people arguing are the college athletes.
Hold on, Curtis. What were you saying, bro?
I think I know why. like for the females, that kind of can jump the borderline between femininity and like masculinity, and they get to pick and choose, right? And I think whenever the transgenders go into that, they get to like pick and choose, just like with that one subject or that one when he answered to Ben, he just like pick and chose. He's like, oh, hold up, about to break your face, but he's like,
yeah.
Oh, so you're basically saying you could choose excuses when you want, and basically whenever like it works for you, you could pick it.
Yeah,
but just like the armband.
But that's the problem, is that if you get to choose when you want to be a woman and when you want to be a man, you essentially what you're doing is creating a cheat code for life.
Yeah.
Because and it doesn't make any sense, because it's like in this situation, it would be easier if I was a woman and I identified as a woman. So I'm going to identify as a woman right now. But then also, if a guy doesn't respect me, I can easily turn right back into a man.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Exactly.
It's like it's like playing a video game and you have endless lives. Like it doesn't really make it that much fun, at least for me. I don't know. That's kind of weird right there. But shout out to Ben, man. Ben Shapiro right there. I want to know what the chat is saying. I know Jules is doing a really good job of putting your chats on the screen. But chat, let me know what you guys think about that, man. I really want to get your opinions on that as well.
Yeah, Amanda, she's saying Amanda Campos, he just wanted girl privileges like his daughters.
Yeah.
And JT, he's in the chat too. What up, JT? And he's talking to men. He said, I never called him a female because he wanted to keep his eggplant to bang women.
Do you know if he kept well, I guess you wouldn't know.
I don't. Yeah, I would not want to know.
I don't know
why you asked that question, bro.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like, because I don't really follow the Kardashians and stuff like that. But
I don't know.
I don't know if he like cut those off or he kept them. Okay, that's kind of weird. Actually, do we have any other ones that you want to read out, bro?
No
so
other
ones?
got yeah. Slytron.
Gonna wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for what? What is he talking about?
No, he's just asking if you could do a call in.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
Right
okay.
Okay. I think he wanted to say something as well. I missed his last one.
Yeah, we have to
set that up.
We really have to set that whole system up, man.
Yeah, let the people call in and talk about it.
Well, I mean, even if he doesn't call in, we can send him a link and he can come and talk to us through here. But it just won't be on the phone. It'll be through like his, we can send him a StreamYard link and he can come and talk to us. That'll be the only way to do it right now if you want to do it.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't.
At the bottom it says invite. Where it says invite, just don't hit leave studio. But invite, we'll give you a link and you can put it in the chat.
Okay, hold on, real quick though. I want to get to the next video. Hold on, let's get to the next video real quick because it actually has to do with Kaitlyn Jenner as well. So
okay, perfect.
Pull that one up and then make sure the sound is up. Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't been in the men's restroom in 8 years. And you know what? Not missing anything.
Fair use.
Ladies' rooms, first of all, they're cleaner. They don't have piss all over the walls.
I bet that's true.
They smell better. The conversation is much better in the ladies' rooms than it is in the men's room. Yeah, and it's just so much better. You guys don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it, dude. Yeah. I've been in the men's room.
Look, I've accidentally gone to a women's bathroom. I'm like, this is so much better.
Okay, cool. So real quick, man. First of all, one of those guys is actually really, really funny. The guy on the right, I forgot his name. But number two, I don't know if this was a skit or not.
I don't think it was a skit.
I don't know if it was a skit, but if you notice, like even the guy on the left is dressed weird. He has like a pink skirt on. The reason why I picked that video is just because it's weird that again, we just talked about his parts. Like if he's still a man coming out of a woman's restroom, I don't know, bro. If I was a woman, I'd be really
uncomfortable
about that, bro.
And that's what the college women athletes keep saying. They're like, why are guys in there? Why do they have to, watch us get undressed and stuff like that? Like, I wouldn't want my daughter to have to go through that.
Or how about this? You're out in public and your girl goes to the restroom.
I'd be pissed.
And he's in there.
I'll tell you guys a crazy story, bro.
I'd be pissed.
There's this church like near my crib, and back in Pittsburgh where I'm from, and it like they completely like gayed out the church, basically. Like it was like cross dressers and all this crazy stuff, and there were dudes in the bathroom, like in the girls' bathroom. I remember like my sister went in and one of the dudes was looking at her. Like some of them aren't necessarily gay, bro. Like they might just like that's the thing, you can't trust it, bro. That's why the girls are uncomfortable.
You could
because
just walk
like,
in and say, I identify as a girl.
Exactly. So some of them were definitely chameleons trying to act like they were,
okay,
trans or whatever, but they were in there because it was easy to just walk in there. And yo, I think they got sued for like at least $1 million for that stupid shit.
Who, the
bro.
guys?
Nah,
Or
the establishment, the church. Yeah. Because
Oh, for
they just let it be like gay. They just let everything like just whole agenda, man, that they're doing with the schools.
Yeah,
And
like
I just
how-
saw something earlier.
doesn't
They were
make
doing a
sense.
gay day at schools for elementary
Yeah.
kids.
gay
saw-
day.
I saw this thing where like a church was doing the same thing you just said, and I think it like burned down, like lightning hit it or something.
Oh, I know
something
you're
like
talking
that.
about lightning did hit. I
Yeah,
know exactly
and
what
it
you're
actually
talking
like
about.
it was on fire.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Bro, in the Bible, they literally say like you can't, like God isn't cool with that shit. So
Bro,
like
they're just-
why?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. But
Yo, you seen that that one video of the girl? She like changed the Bible. Like she basically started to say Jesus wasn't a guy. It was she, they, them. and
yes.
You saw that shit?
No, I didn't see that, but I could believe that. How about this? Why do you think that women aren't going into men's bathroom though? Like it's always men going into women's bathrooms.
yeah, I've never.
You ever
seen that.
notice like women don't want to go into the men's bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
You ever think about that for a second? Like, why don't women want to identify for a men for 2 minutes to go into
It's,
like?
it's the same thing what you said earlier. Why don't women turn into being men? It's because there's no benefit. Like they know that all the benefits are on the woman's side, bro.
Right.
Everything.
Yeah.
So it's cool to be a woman. It's cool to try to be a woman.
It's
cool to go in
easier to
women's
be a
bathroom.
woman.
Yeah.
Let's keep it G.
Right.
It's easier to be
And
a
that's
woman.
what they want.
Life is so much easier.
Yeah. Okay.
They want
Cool.
to play that shit on easy mode.
All right. Cool. Any other any chats you want to read out real quick, bro? Curtis.
Yeah, hang on.
Go ahead, bro.
We got Amanda in there. People make me uncomfortable. Imagine a trans guy in the bathroom that I also want to use. Nope.
Yeah, it's just very uncomfortable, bro. I personally,
Oh, honey, no.
and you can't even fight them because it's a she. You know what I mean? It's weird. Okay, let's get to the next video real quick.
Yo,
bro.
how does that work? Like under the law, like if you hit a it or a she, that
I guess whatever it identifies as.
so
right?
if it identifies as a
soon.
girl and they
Yeah.
So what happened? Like
that's
what
crazy.
happened if you're a guy and you just to fuck someone over, be like, I'm a girl.
That's
It,
crazy.
bruh, I still think it won't work, bro. If they know you're a guy and you weren't like doing that shit like
Yeah, yeah.
earlier on, I still think we
Yeah,
But it does.
I don't
work
think the
'cause
police care.
when you go to
Yeah.
jail. You remember that one guy that what's it called? He went to a women's jail because he identified as a girl and then he knocked up 12 girls.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
did hear
happened.
about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you can identify as a girl still, and he was a guy. He was clearly a straight.
Yeah,
male.
but I think he actually went through the process of trying to look like a girl.
Oh, he did.
Like it wasn't like a regular guy that just said, "I."
That's what I'm saying.
Like
You gotta.
he probably got life or some shit and was like, "Fuck it, it's easier this
yeah.
way."
So, but I what I'm saying is because I think I saw a picture. It actually did try to like look like a girl.
Mhm.
He or whatever tried to look like a girl, and then they kind of were like, "Okay, cool, I guess." It's weird. I personally don't think they should have done it, but yeah, he went into prison, and he got a whole bunch of women pregnant.
Yeah, it was like
And
12.
So then they took him from the women's prison and took him back to the men's.
Here's what they should do, even though I don't really think they should do anything with this shit. If you want to be a woman, you gotta chop your shit off. That way,
Yep.
It'd be a lot
you know
less.
what I'm saying?
it, would,
Like
it would be a lot less people trying to
do it, bro.
Yeah,
Become a
it'd be-
eunuch
I know
real
that won't
quick.
be a lot.
Hey,
a
we
law,
got one
but-
from JT. He said, "Would it be bad if I hit a transformer for going in the same bathroom that my sisters are using?"
bro. I can't.
Hey, we don't
If you're
condone
acting-
violence.
If you're acting my opinion,
We don't
like,
condone violence.
this-
Yeah.
I wouldn't be cool with it. That's all I say.
Would it be cool, bro? I'm gonna be honest.
No, he said, "Would it be bad? Would it be bad?
Oh,
if
would
I
it
hit
be bad?
Yeah, would it be
Yeah,
bad if I hit a
cool is like
transformer?
that the right
Yeah,
word.
would it be bad?
If you knock them out,
Okay, wait. So would it be bad if I hit a transformer that is going in the same bathroom that is my sisters? Are okay? So your sister's already using it, and I'm gonna be honest.
and wait, hold on. Why did you knock them out? Like,
No. But
was
let's
it an
say
uncomfortable situation.
No, let's just say like hypothetically speaking, she wanted to use the bathroom, and he was like in a way, and then it kind of came to blows or something like that. I would say that's justified.
Yeah.
Me personally. Now the law would probably not agree with me. You know what I mean? But who knows, bro? That's just me personally. Let's get to the next video real quick. Go ahead, bro.
All right, bet.
Can't stop taking an L. Here's another one.
Hey, this is what I want. Put it like this. America, just treat black people like they're F-35 fighter jets. You had $1.7 trillion to throw at that bullshit. Throw it at the people who actually built this country. But I don't see how
Fair use. Fair use.
anybody can dispute that.
But again, you didn't build this country.
Hey, there you go.
Hey,
There you go.
So is that what you're trying to say earlier? Like,
yeah. So before the show, we were kind of having a little bit of a discussion, right?
Let's talk about it.
And I just realized I'm the only guy that's not black here.
yeah.
Bro, you might be black, bro. You keep saying that, but we need to do his genealogy.
I'm half black.
Yo,
But
we do his genealogy. He might be
Yeah,
black,
black.
bro.
So the point is that we were having a conversation, and all the black men were like, "Yeah, black people built this country," and I was like, "No, they didn't."
Mhm.
So you want to tell us why you think black people built this country?
I don't think as in like collectively, like me, Steve, or Curtis built the country,
Mhm.
but I'm saying as in like back then, the slaves, they built the country.
You think slaves built the country?
Yeah.
Okay.
They built the foundation of the country. Like slavery was America was built on slavery.
Okay.
That's how the first company, America turned into a company. They used slavery to do that.
Okay.
And those slaves were the product.
Okay. Steve, what about you?
I believe that black people built this country, but I think it's for different reason. I think that black people, not only were they just slaves, but there were other races that were slaves, white, Asians, whatever. But here in the United States, definitely when the colonies were formed, it was mostly black people. Also, I think there were black people here before we got here, and they try to act like everyone
That's
here
false,
is
bro.
from. Bro, I'm telling you,
Bro, there
most
was
people,
no black people here, bro.
No, hold on. What I mean by black people is like not everybody was the same skin tone as Indians, like or Native Americans. There were darker skinned people here.
Yeah, but they weren't African Americans.
No, they weren't African American. But,
They-
but
they-
we mixed
because
with,
like there's like in El Salvador, or like you go to South America, you have really like the chick that was here the other day. She didn't look like she was like Hispanic.
Which one?
The girl in white.
She looked like Hispanic. Nikki?
No, bro, she looked white. If we're being honest, she could.
He's talking about Rebecca. He's talking about Rebecca, the one that was sitting next to you.
Oh, right here.
The girl with the white that the whole chat was flirting with.
Nah, she looked.
Oh, that was Nikki. Nah, bro, she looks like
Hispanic. I thought you were talking about that little white girl.
She looks like she could pass for a Caucasian. If we're being honest.
No.
What I'm saying is, if you go to the same country, you'll find people that are darker than him.
Yeah.
Over there.
Like Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
they're of
in
African
general.
descent.
Even Puerto Rico, like it doesn't matter. Like you go to El Salvador, Nicaragua. If you go to the mountains, bro, you'll see them. They're up there.
But isn't that because slavery bought them over here?
But just because you're dark skinned doesn't make you black.
But
just because you're black. No, what I'm saying is that doesn't make you like African American. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make you
Okay,
African.
so who built the country?
Yeah, let's talk.
No. First, let's get to the first point. You said that you thought black people were already here. I'm saying that Native Americans were already here.
Well, you're talking about
you can't because if you say black people were already here, now it sounds like
all right. African Americans obviously weren't here, but they don't talk about there were darker people here. If we're excluding the skin color, yes, you're right. African American or African people weren't here until they were brought here. What I'm saying is, who would have built the country though? When they brought the slaves over, who were the slaves then?
They were black, right?
They were black. Yes.
And they built the foundation.
Okay, I'm okay. If you're talking about this is a weird topic. And hold on.
They were making the food. They was building the houses. They were doing the clothes.
So while African Americans were slaves, white people weren't doing anything.
They was just running them.
Hold on. So white people weren't building railroad tracks and buildings and houses.
No.
So
there was the Chinese and the blacks.
Asians.
There was the Asians and the blacks.
Okay. So you said it was Asians.
And the
Asians
blacks.
and blacks.
Okay.
They made them build the railroads.
So now it's Asians and blacks. First it was
talking about railroads, and that's
First it was just blacks. Now it's Asians and blacks.
But there wasn't railroads
Bro,
at first.
listen.
When there was the colonies, they were black and there were slaves.
Hold on.
The Chinese weren't there yet.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that. Look, I'm not. First of all, I wanted to get Curtis's opinion on this too, but I'm not saying black people didn't help build the country. There's a difference between saying black people helped build this country and black people built this country. That's two different things. Okay,
hold on.
White people were still working when, bro. I'm not white. I don't have a dog in this fight.
So who are
what I'm
building,
saying is
what
I'm saying is
who's building the towers? And
what I'm saying is who's building the towers and shit right now?
Yeah,
Hispanics.
Okay, so we would say that Hispanics are building the
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the Asians that help with black.
No. But that's like me saying in today's age, because we all know that construction is
Hispanic
overwhelmingly it's Hispanic, right? So that's like me saying that Hispanics are building the world. Like, hold on, when I come on here on the show and I say men build the world, I don't say Hispanic men build the world. I don't say that shit because while yes, we are dominating, there's blacks out here building the world too. There's Asians, there's white people out here building the world.
I think you're missing the point, bro.
How am I missing the point?
Let me explain. the way Charlemagne's trying to say is he's basically trying to say there's reparations or what's restitution. It's like when someone does something.
If we give black people reparations,
restitution,
then hold on.
No, I'm not saying we should. I'm saying that's what he's trying to say though.
Okay, black people are Black people are the only ones that want that shit. Like Native Americans deserve that shit too.
Of course.
Well, I mean,
but I don't hear the Native Americans crying for that shit.
Yeah, but the Native Americans got their own plantations and they got casinos. Yo, black people didn't get shit, bro. When shit started finally hit like the 50s or whatever, 40s, 50s, and they got out of Jim Crow or whatever, started to get out of that, they literally would pick certain white communities, like educate them on growing crops, like give them land before they gave the black people. Basically, black people did start to get some stuff, but they put everybody ahead of them. That's what his complaint is, bro. So it's not that like no one else helped build the country. It's just Indians got, like, what do black people have, bro? Like Indians got, they gave them reservations, casinos. They have, like, they gave them money. They gave them something. White people got this. Asians have this. Black people don't got shit.
They gave Native Americans the bones. They didn't even give them the chicken. They ate the chicken and said, "Here's the bone."
Do you think Native Americans should get reparations? Like, should they get anything?
Look, if I'm being honest, no, I don't.
You don't think Native Americans?
No, I don't.
Okay,
no, because bro, if we give one person reparations, then now everyone's gonna want that shit. Everyone's gonna want that shit. I get what happened was fucked up, but bro, it happened. Right. That's like us going back and trying to fix shit that happened like back in the old days in Rome and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, I agree with you because, bro, if you're getting conquered, like, man, fuck it.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think we should get him. I'm just trying to speak. What I think about
Charlemagne. Yeah, what I'm talking about the black thing. The foundation, this country's foundation was built off of the back of black people.
Bro, when Christopher Columbus came here and he found America, even though it was already found, it was funny. Like the Native Americans outnumbered them.
Yeah,
and they could have very easily killed them.
Yeah, they could have murked the shit.
They could have easily killed them. Christopher Columbus would have never went over there. They would have never came back with reinforcements. What I'm saying is, like, there was a story where Christopher Columbus basically, like, he found out that Native Americans prayed to all these gods, right? And so he told, Christopher Columbus found out that it was gonna rain for like a whole 2 days or something like that. So he goes to like the chief and he's like, "Yo, listen, we need resources." And they were like, "Yo." The chief of the tribe was like, "We only have enough resources to make it through the winter. Like if we give you our resources, my people will die." Right? Because that's like Native Americans didn't believe in having too many resources. Like they only killed, like they would pray for animals before they killed them and after they killed them. Like they were very respectful about the land and all that shit. So Christopher Columbus was like, "If you don't give me your resources, my God is gonna make it rain for 2 days," or some shit like that. 2 days later, it rained for 2 days, and he goes back to the tribe, and the tribe was like, "Okay, fuck it, we'll give you our resources." You know what I mean? Like that's how stupid it was, bro.
He could predict the weather. I guess.
Yeah.
Someone
so because they could predict the weather. But what I'm saying is that's how fucking stupid it was. Like I don't know, bro. Back to reparations. If we give black people reparations, then fuck it. I want some reparations too.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't think black people should get reparations.
No,
I don't think that's what we're meant though. Like we're talking about.
Well, I'm okay. Back to the point.
Curtis, what do you think?
Curtis, I want to get your point on this, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Whenever it comes to who actually built America, you gotta put it to a standpoint because a lot of people they're kind of in the new age and they're like they're thinking in a new age sense of like the streets and the buildings, and then you got like the electricity and all that. Way before that stuff was being even put down. Like people are actually agricultural, building this place, holding it together, having our resources, irrigating a lot of the waterways before roads were built. A lot of the cities were on rivers. So whenever people were actually putting that stuff together, it was a foundation that was built by a lot of slavery. And in America, a lot of slavery was built by African-American people. So that's whenever Charlemagne is pointing to like the actual foundation of what was built. But before that, like Steve was saying, he was saying how a lot of the Native Americans were actually here before. And they were actually darker skinned. And that is true. Same thing with South America. Yeah. You can see that there was a lot of people down in South America that were darker skinned from like Dominicanos all the way into the islands as well. Any Hispanic communities, they were darker skinned way before America was like even settled with Christopher Columbus. But yeah,
hold on real quick. My bad. Shout out to Mario. He's actually right. It was an eclipse.
Oh,
so it was an eclipse. Yes.
Oh,
so it wasn't. It was an eclipse. They knew it was coming. and that shit scared the shit out of the Native Americans.
That was scared the fuck out of me too.
So,
someone in the chat said they gave Native Americans casinos, or every Native American casinos. No, bro, it's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that a lot of the casinos, especially on the West, are owned by Native Americans, and that's generational. And that's generational wealth. Like that's literally forever. You're set.
But that's a handful of Native Americans, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying ever. I'm just saying. My point is that
they got something.
Yeah, they got something. Like
okay. So
I don't care about reparations.
So 10 Native Americans got something. So now at least Native Americans got something, right? My point is this. Okay, to Curtis's logic, right? So African Americans came here and they built the foundation, correct?
Yes, the economy was built off of.
Do you agree with that?
Okay, no, I mean, who, me?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that.
Okay.
That's cool. But if you guys came here and laid the foundation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that you built this country? Like I'm saying, like,
built that economy.
Hold on. If I'm saying that if you guys built, like, if I went to a new area in the world where no one's been, and I built the first house there, and I say, oh well, I have the first foundation here, like I built this shit, and 100 years later, like it's a whole fucking city, but everyone built it together. I can't sit here and be like, well, I built that shit. I built this country. I know I didn't build shit, bro. Everyone collectively did that. That's the only thing I had to argue with that whole video, was the fact that he's like, well, treat black people like this and give us all this money. Like, we built this country. I'm like, bro, no, the fuck you didn't. Like,
yeah, and that's what I was going on to the point. Whenever people actually think about that, they think about it in a nuanced sense, to where all these buildings and a lot of the foundation, whenever it comes to housing and like a lot of industrial residential or commercial work that's being done, is Hispanic. So yeah, shout out to Eric. Like, you know, he was saying how a lot of the people that are building the country right now are Hispanic. So
correct.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, bro, I'm not even trying to say that it's just one or the other. I'm saying we did it collectively. Like, we all built this country.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like, bro. Like, a lot of people don't. Bro, Eric, bro, you guys can sit here. And,
all I want you to say is
no. Actually, you know, I could agree with what you're saying. Everyone collectively built this country. The foundation was built off black people.
Okay. Come on, Eric, give us. There we go. That's all we need, Eric.
But I just said that. I literally, you just asked me. You were like, do you disagree that black people were the first people to like build? I said yes.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. But I'm saying that you can't sit here and say that because you were the first ones to build. Because hold on, you the foundation, yes, but you guys didn't build what we have now. So when Charlemagne goes on and says, well, black people built this country. No, the fuck you didn't, bro.
It just sounds cool to say that shit, but it's not. It
sounds cool to say it.
That's not the truth,
right? But if I sit here and say I have $1 billion, it sounds cool to say it.
If you would have said black people built the foundation of this country,
okay,
that would have made
more sense,
right? But if you sit here and say black people built this, bro,
it makes it seem like no one else.
Like, no one gives the Asian people any love, and
that's a fact.
Some of
the
hardest.
Chinese ate up. They came over here and did their work.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. You want to get to some of these?
The Asians got shit. They got Chinatown.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Hey,
Okay.
Slytron, he said, who made the blueprints for all those things? Were they black slaves?
Yeah, man. Slytron's kind of weird. I don't know if he's a hater or a troll or whatever, but shout out to him, man. I mean, he has a good point, man.
So who made the blueprints? You know, all right.
The blueprints for what?
He's saying like to build the buildings.
Well, hold on. Can we get to the point that no one talked about?
Basically,
can we get to the point that no one talked about, that black people were slaves? Yes, but black people were selling black people.
That's true.
That's facts.
So who's to blame there? Like
the Africans.
Yeah. So you guys enslaved each other.
Yeah.
You blame the white guys though.
This man trying to turn tables.
you blame the white man, but you guys sold each other to somebody else.
Wait, who's blaming the white man?
Bro, everybody blames the white man. Let's keep it
but we sold the black people sold them to the white people, but that doesn't mean beat me, rape my women, and
okay, so I can enslave you as long as I don't beat you and rape your women.
There's ways, bro. You don't have to.
Do you have to? Hold on. If that's what you're saying, wait a second. Because if you say that, a lot of people would agree with you out there right now.
So slaves should be.
Wait, you think that should happen?
No. I didn't say that should happen. I'm saying that a lot of people would agree with what he's saying. That's in today's age, because there's a lot of people right now that still would rather have slavery. Right now, in today's age. they would still bro. There's a lot of people.
Yeah,
Bro,
probably.
the thing is they knew or they felt like, yo, we got to be violent to get these motherfuckers to listen, and it worked. But at the same time, it was fucked
Okay,
up.
but now you're talking about after the fact. I'm saying before they had to become violent to get people to listen to them. You guys sold each other away.
But that was like after war, like we'd fight, and then,
No, that's my point. They didn't know what they were selling them away to.
okay. I see what you.
So I sell them to the white man.
I don't think they were selling each
And-
other as slaves in chains, thinking you're gonna go have a good life.
Who knows to say they were in chains? They probably could have lied to him and told him they were going.
Okay, well,
Bro, if you try to sell him right now, he's gonna have to be in chains. He's not gonna let you sell him, bro.
They're not gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna hop on his shit.
All right, well, but listen, bro. I just sold you for $1,000.
What happened
Get
was
on that
the
boat.
African clans, they would fight, and then whoever was the loser, they would get sold.
Yeah, these were probably like people that they didn't care about other tribes.
Yeah, they
like,
would just kill
what do
them
you
and
want them to
shit
do? This is the back when they were doing that, bro. This was tribal, bro. It was like, yo, I'm gonna take over your tribe. I'm gonna fuck your woman, and then I'm either kill you or sell you for money. They were like cattle to those guys.
Yeah, they would
so
try
they
to get land and riches.
So they don't. It's not. They're not thinking, oh, I'm gonna send it to these white dudes. Like, and the white people had their own. Everyone was enslaved. It wasn't just black people. White people enslaved other white people. We just happen to be good at it because we're darker skinned and we don't die in the sun. That's why we're the ones out in the field.
Yeah,
the Asian people.
That's
no,
a
it's the
fact.
truth.
It's a fact.
The Asian people would die.
He just said black people don't die in the sun.
How many times do you hear of black people getting sunburned?
Heat stroke or
all
like,
the time.
We were, we were way more.
No, if you look up this, what is it called? Sun cancer or skin cancer or whatever.
We don't really
like,
get it as
that's,
much.
That's not the thing.
It's the truth.
We have more melanin.
So to be out in the cotton fields, whatever, you had to be a darker skinned
Facts.
person. That's why they put the
Yeah,
lighter.
I don't
people in
like
the
that
house.
because that's almost like saying like you guys were the perfect.
Bro, you want to do a study?
You guys were like the perfect.
We'll take
fit
look. We'll take my girl, you, me. We can all just sit in the sun for.
Don't take your girl. Y'all want us to do
Exactly.
10 minutes.
We would if we did that research. You get sunburned, and you would be next, and I'll be valid.
We're gonna call it a scientific experiment.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna go outside.
Unfiltered science.
Yep.
All right, cool, man. This has been a wild ass show so far, man. We talked about a little bit of everything here. All right, you want to read some of these chats? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Young Hustlers came in. They said we're all black, and you're wrong, Eric.
I'm wrong. Okay,
No,
we're all black.
and then we got.
Hold on. Let's talk about that real quick. Are we all black?
Well, I can.
They do say that
he
everyone
basically-
came from Africa.
He's originating. Everyone come from Africa. I don't think everyone's black though. That's
Actually,
hold on. Is that a fact that everyone came from Africa?
That's what.
yeah.
the
When
history
I
says.
guess like
I don't know if that's a fact.
I don't
I
know.
mean, that's what the history
You're
books,
telling me the whole everybody right now came from Africa.
Yes,
because
that's what they say.
It was Pangea, and then Pangea was Africa, and then it split up. That's why you can see everything in Africa. It's like on the outskirts of like every continent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that, bro.
No,
I'm just saying.
You can
I
find stuff
don't
that in
believe-
Africa that's in what's it called? In,
Also,
South America.
Also, light skin or white skin is a defect. It's like what Michael Jackson had. It's not really everybody was, or mostly everybody was melanated, darker, and that people being lighter was from that that disease that Michael Jackson had. Like, or your skin comes from. It's always dark and it can
Michael
turn
Jackson
white.
bleached himself.
No. He started turning white before.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. But that
Pigmentation doesn't go backwards. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is you never see a person go darker.
Yeah.
They would always get lighter.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That's what you're saying.
Okay. Nah, that's
There's no
I'm gonna have to look that up.
In
By
the
the way,
history books, that's what they say.
I don't think we're all black. I'm not gonna say that. But okay.
I mean, but I'm just saying, like, if you look at the fossils, most of the fossils are like African stuff. You could find it on the outskirts of all the continents.
Okay.
Like they
That's
were
true.
actually combined.
Let's get to bro. Listen, I can't argue with 3 black men. I'm gonna lose. Like you guys are all gonna agree with each other. Like you guys, like not one of you guys is gonna be like, Eric's got a point, bro.
Just do
Well,
your genealogy,
bro.
bro.
Like you guys are all biased.
I'm Puerto Rican, bro.
I'm
My
Trinidadian
dad was
and
Puerto
Portuguese. The Portuguese were the first to enslave people, so that weren't Africans.
Okay. Let's get to some other chats, man. Go ahead.
I'm white.
And we got Joe Herman. He said, "Please bring up the Arabs who enslaved them, who also enslaved them."
Okay.
He's talking about Africans.
Okay, yeah, man.
Arabs had any type of slave.
Yeah.
Fair game.
Yeah, and we got
Fair use.
We got brunette. Slavery was invented in Egypt. The Hebrews were the first slaves and victims of racial propaganda and genocide.
Okay. I believe that. She's a smart woman.
Mm-hmm. And then we got
that's in the Bible too, if I'm not mistaken. But go ahead.
We got because there's a lot of people still slave. They just got to work 9 to 5.
Correct. It's a different type of slavery. Shout out to you because
Damn, that's a banger.
And we got Tazar Mario. Without the labor, nothing will be made. You can build things without a blueprint. Sure, it will be fucked up, but it can be done. But without free labor, nothing will get built.
yeah. Okay, I see what he's saying. Okay, any other ones?
We got another one from Burnett. If you want to get technical, we would all be Middle Eastern because of Iraq.
Okay, Brunette is dropping gems, bro.
Yeah, she's over here dropping facts.
She's dropping gems. I would lean more to being that than black. And I'm not being racist.
I knew he was gonna say
I'm
that.
not being racist.
I knew he was gonna say
I'm
that.
not being racist. I'm not being racist.
Why would
bro.
you lean more towards that? What the
Let's
fuck
get to the
was
next
that?
chat, bro. Go ahead.
Racist ass.
Yeah,
That was some racist ass shit.
I'm not racist.
I'm thinking you racist,
So Brunette is racist.
He just be
yeah, she is.
So Brunette is racist.
She's
Okay,
also
all right.
racist. Everyone's
Go ahead.
racist. Except
Keep
me,
going,
Basil.
bro.
And JT, he's talking about we are all Middle Eastern, and he said if he can call in, he'd explain why.
Yeah. Okay. JT is a black man, by the way.
Nah, he said
JT's
yesterday, he claimed Hispanic yesterday.
God damn it.
Apparently he's Middle Eastern now.
Yeah, exactly.
He's Middle Eastern Hispanic black.
Yeah, and then we got one from Burnett.
But JT would definitely get treated as a black man if he got pulled over. Just FYI.
We got
Oh,
another,
yeah, for sure.
We got
You would
another
get treated
gem
like a
here.
black man.
We got another gem here from Burnett. Iraq was where Abraham was born. He was the first father of the Israelites, God's chosen people. Then Egypt, Rome, Greece, and Persia.
Yo, Brunette is.
Yeah, she's
Bro.
on top of it.
Yeah, bro. You can't argue with facts, bro. You can't argue with logics.
Wait,
Well-
is Abraham real?
Well, didn't you?
Go to yeah.
Weren't you like studying weren't you studying Islam for a bit?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like
But
that's
I mean but that's just like then is you have to believe.
but I'm saying like well
You literally
if you're
have to
asking
believe. That's
me
what I'm saying.
personally if Abraham was real,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't
You have to
know, bro.
believe.
I'm not that old.
Nah, I mean, but someone have to like
but
really
but
believe.
if you look at like history and everything, yes, everybody does. Like there's
Believe
like there's they have writings about him and like it, at least from what it looks like, it seems that he was a real person and that
Yeah.
he originated over there. Eric, you're making me look bad. Bro, I'm literally on your side. I'm literally on your side. Okay, keep going.
And we got JT. He said, I'm biologically black, legally Hispanic, and European. I'm adopted.
Wait, what?
So he identifies as everything. Okay. Shout out to you. He has
Someone
he
called
has-
him
he
black
has a number.
yesterday. He said, "No, actually, I'm Hispanic."
Okay.
He did in the chat.
Super
He's a little-
Santago says Asians were slaves to making railroads. They're still making
We said
railroads
that.
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Asian people, man. Go ahead.
And we got young hustlers. Eric, you got to understand, they know how powerful we are. So they used to build their empires. We were already established, and they didn't like that. They, as in Europeans and etc.
Yeah. When you say they knew how strong we were, I'm guessing he's saying about black people.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen, man.
Or maybe he's probably saying the empires and stuff.
Yeah, I don't
African
know.
empires.
I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure. He's
I
gonna
mean,
clarify.
bro, this is like facts. Like
The Egyptians coming from Africa, those were the
Yeah,
first ones
yes.
that had kings, queens, and
Oh,
empires
like,
built.
throughout time, for sure. Like, bro, black people were actually considered royalty. Like that's what it was.
The richest
you know what I
man
mean?
ever lived was African.
Yeah, and I got a site pulled up right
King,
now. This is out of the Australian
I know you're
Museum.
talking about.
It's out of the Australian Museum, and the current theories say that evidence still suggests that all modern humans are descended from African population of Homo sapiens that spread out of Africa about 60,000 years ago, but also shows that they are interbred quite intensively with local Arab archaic populations that they did. So Netherlands and
It's Neanderthal.
Neanderthal.
We're going to Netherlands. That's in like fucking
Neanderthal. Yeah, Neanderthal and Denisovan genes are found in all living non-Africa.
Great. So we're all black. Eric's
Okay,
black.
hold on.
He was kind of close.
Hold on.
Eric's black.
Hold on. A black person wrote that though.
No,
I
it
guarantee
was-
you.
I saw
a
the
black person
Australian
wrote
museum.
that.
Definitely not black.
Nah, bro.
Wait, what did you say
was a
that
Puerto
what was the
Rican.
source?
This is out of the Australian Museum.
That nigga is not black.
Yeah, he's definitely not black.
That-
bro.
that man
Black people
is
don't live
not
in
black.
Australia.
No. Maybe he has a black girlfriend. Okay.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Okay, cool.
You know what I was about to? I thought he was gonna say, "Oh, he's an Aborigine." Or something.
Mario says Abraham was a real person. Yeah, man. Like I said, from everything that I've read, it obviously Abraham was a real person. At least I'm not that old to know that shit, bro. And whatever. I'm not me personally. I've said this before. I'm not a very religious person, so I don't go to like the Bible and the Quran, and I don't go to that for information because I'm not. That's not my thing. Yeah. So, yeah, bro.
And we got Brunette. Yes, Abraham was real. It was said after his wife Sarah died, he took another wife who actually became the mother of the Ethiopian tribes. It's fascinating.
Yo, she Googling this shit, bro.
Yeah,
she Googling. Hey, Brunette, get off of Google.
She got the MacBook in her lap.
Yeah, she using one of them AI scripts.
She's not doing that.
We're using ChatGPT.
Nah, Brunette's first of all, she's been rocking with us for a while now, and
shout out Brunette.
She's very, very fucking smart, bro.
So is ChatGPT. So is all that AI. No, I'm just playing. Brunette, shout out to you.
Sounded a little scripted.
Yeah, and she also said Abraham had many sons after Isaac that spread to all corners of the world. Some historians believe all of Abraham's sons were the fathers of the empires, other empires, Greek, Rome, etc. It's biblical and historical.
Yeah. Okay. So shout out to you, Brunette. Yeah, and Abraham was half Puerto Rican, so there you go for that. Okay, cool. We got any other ones, bro?
Red flag.
Yeah, JT said gracias for reading that. And let's see, we got young hustlers. They're dying laughing. Eric won't quit. And then we got studying femininity. Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Hey, wagwan.
What's that mean?
What's
going on?
Oh shit. Okay, cool. Shout out to you. Wagwan is from where?
Jamaica.
Okay.
Jamaica.
Cool. It almost looks like it's a cry, like wah.
It's like what's going on?
Yeah,
Wagwan.
Okay.
Wagwan. What going on?
Yeah.
Brunette says you're a dork. What does that say right there? Read it.
She says, "You dorks, I'm not using anything. This is in historical facts." I'm dying laughing.
Yeah, I will say that too. Is that Basil says she sounds too smart, bro? She's just smart.
She's just off the cuff with it.
I'm saying no.
I sounded like she read scripts.
Literally just Google everything she said.
Yeah, but she's typing it way too fast, bro.
Okay.
She's typing it way unless she has like 3 computers in front of her. Like,
all right.
Yeah. No, I just so Brunette is always in the comments, and I'm always like I rock with her heavy, man. So I can tell that it's something that's just who she is. Listen, guys, we've been over an hour now. We got to get ready for the nighttime show. This was the first daytime show. Make sure you guys get the likes up, man. It really helps with the algorithm. Share this video with some friends or family members. Anybody at work that might be bored, we appreciate that. It was our first day show, and we still had a good amount of you guys in here. We're going to keep working really hard to make sure that we get our name out there and a message. We actually have some new ideas, too, that we're coming up with that is going to make the show a lot more entertaining, I would say, and, fun. So thank you, guys. Thank you for rocking with it. Thank you for all the super chat, guys. All the super chats, everything you guys donate, we appreciate that. Like I said, we're working on a new program now that will just kind of read your chats instead of us having to wait to read them for you guys. But much love to you guys, man. We would be nothing without you guys. So have a good night, man. We'll see you guys for the nighttime show.
Yeah, make sure you guys come back 7 p.m. We'll be out here.
Yep. Peace, guys.
Oh no.